Well, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Men in Black International. As y'all can see, I have the original trilogy. I really enjoy this trilogy. It's a very nostalgic trilogy, and Men in Black International is, you can say that it's a sequel to this stellar trilogy, but Men in Black 3 is probably like the weakest of it, but it's not a bad movie per se, but I really enjoy the first Men in Black. And the second Men in Black, not that bad either, but let me put this away. The thing about Men in Black International is that you have Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. Of course, that's Thor and Valkyrie. And I'll tell you what, the best part of this movie is their chemistry. They work on screen very well. And I commend F. Gary Gray, the director of this movie, who also directed Straight Outta Compton and Be Cool and Get Shorty and all those movies. He kind of felt like Barry Sonnenfeld to me, which is the original director of the trilogy. And to me, this movie felt like a sequel to a very stellar 90s and into like the 2010s trilogy. Now, Men in Black International definitely takes a little bit of the tropes from the original trilogy. I mean, you have, of course, alien fights and pretty okay villains. Now, my favorite villain of the entire series is, of course, Vincent D'Onofrio as the Bugman in the first one. That's a very revolting villain, and he played that part so well. And he was definitely one of my all-time favorite Men in Black villains. Now, I never read the Malibu comics by Lowell Cunningham, but I really do enjoy the Men in Black franchise. It's just a fun sci-fi romp. And of course, you have the great Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith in the original trilogy. And they also added Josh Brolin into the mix on Men in Black 3. And Men in Black 3 was a pretty solid film, but of course they had to like throw in the time travel trope. And the way Men in Black 3 happens is that J and K go back in time, well, only J, to stop an alien warlord from assassinating his father. And in 1969, Will Smith, of course, meets Josh Brolin, which is a young K. And Josh Brolin can definitely act like Tommy Lee Jones, because I really did enjoy Josh Brolin in that movie. But this isn't about the Men in Black franchise per se. This is about Men in Black International, and this movie is a solid effort, but it followed the same tropes of the original trilogy that is Men in Black, where you had like all the alien scum of the earth. Some aren't bad, but some are pretty harmless. But I'll tell you what, the villain, or should I say villains, in this movie are kind of like convoluted, and you don't even know what they're after. But what I got out of this film is that they're after some kind of like quasar like protoplasmic gun that has like the power of like a star that can like literally destroy Earth. Now, if y'all haven't seen this, which I'm sure a lot of people have because it came out last Friday, and I've been wanting to see this since last Friday, but I woke up late, so I couldn't be able to make it that day, so finally saw it today. But of course, Liam Neeson's in this movie, and he's worried about like a mole in the MIB, and it turns out that I don't want to spoil it for you, but I kind of felt like I did that in some of my videos, and I apologize for that. I'm just starting off this channel, and I can get better at it. Just give me some space. See what I did there? No, but Liam Neeson's character kind of surprised me that he was the villain, and we didn't really like know much about the villain's motivation. But as you watch the movie, the villain motivation really isn't well talked about. I mean, it had me guessing throughout the whole movie. The best part about this entire movie is, of course, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. They both work so well on screen. Of course, they've been in Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Endgame, and my eyes just light up with glee every time I see them in those movies. They're so damn good. And they were even good in this movie. As for my grade on Stardust, this is a very fun sci-fi romp, but it's not as good as the first three. But I'm going to give Men in Black International 3 stars, which is a C, and I'd be in the middle of the road recommending it. I mean, I heard that it's on the bottom of the barrel with Dark Phoenix and box office numbers, but that's critics, and I know a lot of people are diehard fans of these movies and the X-Men franchise, which I mentioned in my Dark Phoenix review. But yeah, go see Men in Black International. And this has been Mike Pruitt, the real hero. Y'all can find me on Stardust. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and share. Follow me on Facebook. You can even friend me. I don't even care. Y'all can even friend me on Instagram. And guys, I am so excited to tell you that possibly tomorrow I'm going to see Child's Play. Child's Play is one of my all-time favorite slasher franchises, except for probably like the movies after Seed of Chucky. The rest of those movies just suck. But I'm highly looking forward to Child's Play, and I'll bring that video to you tomorrow. And I also have Toy Story 4 on the list, which I've been hearing some great reviews. I also have Shaft, possibly The Dead Don't Die, and possibly Anna, but those videos will be made as soon as I see them. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys for another movie review. And I also want to make a mention that I did watch The Graduate, and I want to film that video as soon as I can. I watched it like about a week and a half ago, and it's a really great movie. And that will be my first video for retro gems. So I'll more than likely film that as soon as next week, and I'll go in depth about it, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I really, really hope soon, if I have the time, I will rank the MCU once and for all, and y'all can see my thoughts on that. But right now, I gotta go eat some lunch. I'm pretty hungry, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and enjoy your Thursday afternoon. Peace.